Some people say that you need to be able to concentrate on a game of chess to actually win. But do you even know what concentration is? Let's talk about it.
Concentration is a person's ability to focus on a specific stimulus and ignore all other forms of information. So basically, it's like turning up the volume of a conversation in a crowded place.
So now you know what concentration is, but why are we talking about it? It is becoming an increasing problem amongst university students, and there needs to be a solution for it. Some people find meditation to be their way to go, and some people find a more active route to be more effective, that is exercise. And we are going to explore the latter option. There have been many studies in the past exploring the relationship between physical activity and the mind, and a number of them focused on concentration. For example, a study by Hillman and his colleagues in 2008 found that children who engaged in 20 minutes of aerobic exercises performed better at attention tasks. And the EEG scans of their brains showed more activity in the areas that are tied to focus than those who did not exercise. And we are here just to explore the relationship, and our study is going to explore this same effect in university students in Hong Kong.
To explore this relationship, we did our own study, but our study specifically focused on university students of Hong Kong. For the study, we prepared a survey which was sent to over 20 participants, all of whom were students in universities of Hong Kong. The survey consisted of different questions such as their activity level and the type of exercise they did frequently. We also inquired about their concentration levels during different activities, but what really stood out was their thoughts on whether exercise could increase their concentration. 45% of them thought yes, it could lead to an improvement. 50% of them thought that maybe it could have been of help, while 5% of them thought that it would be of no help. When asked if they could recall a situation where exercise had an effect on their concentration, 57% of the participants described a situation where exercise had a positive effect on their concentration, while 28% of them said that exercise had no particular effect on them, while 14% of the participants recounted a case where there was a negative effect on their concentration.
Based on our survey and past researches, we hypothesized that exercise has a positive correlation with concentration. To test this hypothesis, we found participants that did not exercise at all and asked them to play a game called concentration. This game allowed us to test their memory and focus. This game required the participants to uncover the whole board by finding similar image pairs. After the first attempt, we noted the times and asked the participants to engage in 30 minutes of moderate exercise daily for a week, and also note their time and amount of exercise they performed. At the end of the week, we asked them to take the test again and record their new times.
So the survey results are just in, and look what we found out. The majority of participants actually work out, with 86% working out and the rest don't. Among those who do, the average workout intensity has been reported around a moderate level, except for one outlier who has high intensity. Moving further beyond that, the average duration has been reported around 30 to 60 minutes, with 2/3 of the participants having a duration within this time frame. But what about our participants' levels of concentration? To find that out, we asked participants two questions. One, to rate their concentration levels while studying, and the other to rate their concentration levels while doing other activities. For the responses to the concentration levels while studying, we found quite a varied response, with a lot of them having high levels of concentration, but quite a lot of them also had low levels of concentration. Moving further, the concentration levels while doing other activities, we found that a majority of the responses had high levels of concentration, with almost no one having low levels of concentration. This means that there could be factors beyond physical health and well-being that play a role in concentration.
Moving over to the results of our experiment,
We found an average of 30% reduction in the time participants took to complete the game. While some of the participants did not show significant change, others had a whopping 50% reduction in time. But what does this all tell us? Let us go over to Ibrahim.
In essence, good physical health has positive effects on concentration. Both the survey results and the experiment results back this claim. The survey results showed a stronger correlation between the good physical health and concentration than the experiment results did. And here's why. One of the limitations is the fact that the time frame of the study was too small, meaning that the participants might not be actually benefiting from the positive health effects of their new routine. Secondly, the participants might have had better practice with the game, meaning that their concentrations levels were actually experienced, reflecting their experience with the game rather than their improved physical health. With those limitations in mind, some suggestions for future studies might be to actually gather more data on the participants, including a wider variety of games and maybe including some brain scans for medical diagnosis. Secondly, getting a more diverse experiment group might also be beneficial in generalizing the study to the entire population. But for now, I'm gonna start running. What about you?